Smoothie is done. Yes, it was kind of green. It had kale and broccoli and apple and pineapple. And 15 grams of protein. So I did get my protein on. Surprisingly, I don't have too bad a bedhead this morning. It's a little messed up, but not too bad. It's not too late for going to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. I've been up for a little while. As you saw, I had my smoothie, and I think that's going to be it for me as far as eating until dinner time. I've been eating a little bit too much lately. I'm feeling, well, I don't think you need to care, or I keep losing my train of thought. I hope you care, but you don't need to know that I'm bloated. There you go, now you know. Maybe you care, maybe you don't. Maybe it was TMI, too much information. I'm trying to decide what to do with today because so far it's a beautiful day outside, but it's not so beautiful inside. The house is a mess. I want to at least clean the kitchen. Maybe I'll clean some of the living room. I don't know about that. And I also want to get outside for a hike. I definitely need some outside time. Grab my camera. Not this camera, the big camera, the one I take pictures with. Yeah, grab my camera, probably head to, I'm thinking South Mountain, but I'm also thinking of somewhere different, somewhere I've never been before. Maybe Lost Dutchman, but that's a bit of a drive. I'll have to put my thinking cap on. But before I do any of that, I need a shower. I also need to edit some video because I haven't gotten to that. I really need to, because if I'm gonna do this daily vlog thing again, I need to start getting the videos up. So that's what I'm gonna start the day with. Video editing. Fun stuff. Well, it's the afternoon now, and I've come out with the puppies. Oh no, can you see them? They're there. Come out with the puppies because they didn't want me leaving them at home, and we're gonna go for a little hike. We're out at South Mountain on the back side, which would be the south side. Pyramid Trail is off that way, which I've done before. Puppies, quit it, get over here. They're all crazy and excited. And over here, this construction over here, I did a vlog that included this a few months ago, where I had seen some evidence that they were going to be doing stuff out here, and then did some research, and I found out that they were extending the road. So that's what this is the start of. And over there where there's equipment, looks like they're building a bridge through a wash over there. That's probably the big start of things. And then this road is supposed to go all the way through here to the other neighborhood on the other side there. And then they're going to do improvements, or what they say are improvements, make it more park-like along this side over here along the mountain. And they were going to put in like street lights and grass and sidewalks, and yeah, I think it's kind of bullshit, excuse the language. I don't think they should be touching it out here. I really don't. I think it makes no sense. And yeah, that's my opinion. So we're gonna go off on a hike that way for a ways, probably about for an hour, I think. Come on, let's go. Well, left this late in the day. I wanted to get out for a hike in nature a lot sooner than I did, or we did. And originally my thought was that I was gonna go out on my own. But after I left it for so long, and then once I got my bag together, the puppies got all excited and figured they were going out too. I didn't have the heart to just leave them at home. So we all packed up in the car and drove out here to South Mountain. It's a bit of a drive, but we don't mind because It's really nice to hike out here once you get out here. And at least we're out here. I didn't just say forget it. It's been a few months since we've been out here, so these two aren't used to it. And they're going crazy. They're having to sniff every little thing they can find. So of course I'm walking along and they'll crisscross in front of me, behind me, tangle me all up, try and pull my arm out of the socket when they stop. Oh well, I still love them. I should probably go ahead and welcome my recent subscribers. I know I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I know I've gained quite a number in the past, I don't know, 2 or 3 months. Well, I haven't been vlogging, which is interesting. But now that I'm back at it, you'll get to see what I'm all about. If you haven't gone back through and watched a lot of my older vlogs, this is what I do, or what I try to do as often as possible, is come out for hikes around the Phoenix area. Come on, off the trail. Okay, that sucked. Usually when we come out here, there's nobody out here, especially later in the day. But I'm guessing, because this is a really nice day and one of the, well, it's getting to that part of the year where everybody likes to be outdoors here in Phoenix. And as I was saying, that's what I like to do. When it's nice out here, come out to South Mountain where I am now, some of the other mountains around Phoenix, and do a little traveling too around the area. This year I'd actually like to go and do some like winter hikes, or yeah, I guess you'd still call it a hike in the winter. Go up to Flagstaff, that sort of thing. Bundle up, hike in the snow. So back to vlogging, back to hiking. I'm also going to be working out a lot. Get rid of all this weight, extra weight that I'm carrying that I've been trying to lose. I've sort of got off the train for the last little bit, last few weeks, but I got to get back on that, back on the weight loss train. And I think it'll be easier too once I get back out here hiking. And it's always a motivation for me to lose weight and get in shape, so I can hike further, hike higher, all that sort of thing. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling, get back on this hike. I've vlogged from this spot right here a few times, but it is a nice place to stop. Got a little bit of shade for the girls right now because they're panting pretty hard. Don't want to give them any water right now though. We'll wait until we get back to the car. I gotta remember, it's cooler out for me. Like it's 80 degrees right now, which for a lot of the country that's still insane. But for here in Phoenix, that's classified as kind of cool. But I gotta remember, these girls, they still get overheated easily, especially at this temperature. Once it hits like low 70s and the 60s, then they'll be loving the hiking. They won't want to stop at all. And I can safely take them out for miles and miles and not worry about them. But right over there, across the way, is the Pyramid Trail, which I've done once before. That's the one I got all the way up to the top and realized it was coming to sunset. So I ended up coming down most of that mountain and then the rest of the way back to the car in the dark, and came upon a rattlesnake too. Willow, look at Willow tied herself up this time. Good job, Willow. Here, I'll let you go. That's better. Untangled herself. Yeah, I came across a rattlesnake. It was almost a disaster. It wasn't though. So now I always am very careful to keep my eyes open for rattlesnakes and whatever else. So I don't know, this is gonna be kind of a boring vlog, I'm guessing. Unless you like views of mountains and mountain trails. It would probably be a perfect day if there were clouds in the sky, but there aren't. It's a wonderful place to hike though. And when there's not people around, like right at this very moment, it is very peaceful and quiet, which is what I needed today. And to share it with these girls is wonderful. I'm glad we ended up coming out together instead of me just alone. I just realized I've got a great big huge hair on my lens. Oh well. I think I got rid of it. I don't know if you noticed it. Hopefully it wasn't in view. Probably was though. There was a hair on the inside of my lens though, when I went to go start vlogging like last week. And I had a bright idea that if I stuck the vacuum cleaner on the front of the lens while it was open, that it might suck the hair out. I tried it. That hair isn't there anymore. At least I haven't seen it. So I don't know if it's totally out of there or whether it's just like pulled out of the field of view. Whichever way, I'm glad it worked, because I still haven't totally paid for this camera. That's what happens when you put stuff on credit cards. Okay, these girls are doing much better now. Now that we're over here, down this way, there's shade along the trail low enough for them. Like my head's still in the sunlight, which it probably will be for another, I don't know, half an hour. But for them, it'll be all shady. Come on, let's go into shade. Or you go into shade. If we happen upon a tree, it'll shade my head. I swear, these dogs are magic. They'll be walking along, and then all of a sudden, their leash will be under them, under an arm. I don't know how they do it. Well, would you look at that? I found the shade for me. Lucy got herself all tangled up again. All we did was stop. I don't know how they do it, but they do. Little out of breath. Not too bad. Like, not to the point where I need to actually stop to catch my breath. I just wanted to cool off for a second and enjoy the views for a moment. All the way that way, over the houses and other mountain ranges off in the very distance. And oh, there's a few clouds over that way. Oh, all right, on with the show. I'll untangle Lucy first though. Okay, here's the thing. I've told the girls it's time to turn around. They want to keep going up, which I personally don't have a problem with going up. We're gonna go back into the sun, but that's no big deal. And we could go up and across the top of the mountain over there for a little ways, which we've done a number of times. But with the temperature it is, and how much these girls are panting, I'm going to turn them around. We're going to go back to the car and get them a drink. I have no problem putting myself through it and overdoing it myself, because then I only have myself to blame. And I've only ever done that once where I regretted it. But I don't want to regret it with these girls. I don't want to do anything to them. So that's why I'm turning around. No matter how much Lucy wants to keep going up, it's better for her to go down. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're like 45 minutes into this, so another 45 minutes back. I think that's still okay. That's a good hike. Something I just realized, when I have a bug in my hair when it's this long, it's a whole lot harder to get it out than when I have my head all shaved. It gets all tangled into hair. Maybe it's time to finally shave it all off. Vanessa keeps telling me I need to go to a barber and get something actually really done with it, like a hairstylist or a barber. But I haven't had anybody cut my hair in like 30 years. Doing it myself with clippers for that long, so it's hard to break from that and actually like go see somebody and pay them money to do something to my hair. So I'm torn whether to let it keep growing, shave it all off, go to somebody and have them do something. But I don't want bugs in my hair, that's for sure. All right, let's get down off this mountain. Quick word of advice. If you get one of these, like that one there, in your foot, if you step on one, you will not be having a good day. I speak from experience. That foot right there. Not today. It was another day. Down off the mountain. Have been for a while. Almost back at the car. I'm not out of breath at all. Girls have caught their breath. Although I'm sure they could use some water, which they will get at the car. I brought some water. I have a bowl that I keep in the car for them, because they're my special little girls. They always get exactly what they need. Still a beautiful day out. But probably another, what, half hour, 45 minutes. Probably another 45 minutes of sunlight left. See, there's the trail. And then there's the sun over there, above the mountains over there. And it will set behind the mountains. I don't even know if you can see that. I'm just pointing the camera at the sun. I can't see anything. Oh, we made it. There's the car. Oh, come on. You did good, girls. Come on, Willow. You did good. Let's go get a drink. Girls had their drink. Now they got to get in the car. And they won't. Come on. In the car. We got to go home. Get in there, Willow. Nice and easy. Come on, Lucy. You can do it too. Float like a butterfly. There you go. Alright, get situated and we'll head home, okay? Love you. Well, now that we've added that hike into the day, I can confidently say that it's been a wonderful day. If I hadn't added that hike in here, yeah, probably not so wonderful a day, because I would have just sat at home, felt all tired, kept eating food. I've got this problem lately. I was doing so good with eating. I was eating the minimal amount of keeping myself hungry all the time, even after I ate, and that was actually how I felt my best. I had my I had the most energy. I was clear-headed, and then for some reason I got off of that. I started eating too much. I started eating a bunch of sugar again, and now the fatigue has set back in. I'm not as clear-headed. So in the last few days I've been trying to reverse that, but today I ate too much crap. So I'm glad we got out here, because I feel so much better. And I think this is where I'll wrap things up with the girls in the back there. There's Willow. Lucy's on the other side there. I'll wrap things up and say I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, peace, love, and I'll see you out on the trail, out there in the mountains. And remember, be awesome.